Alligator, snail, rabbit, wild boar. What do those have in common?
We'll tell you right after this. Hey everybody, I'm Brad.
I'm Kimberly.
Hey, and we're back with our Cruise Tips 101 series. Today we're going to go through tips 81 through 90. We're almost done.
I know, my gosh.
Getting close. Before we get started, we had a couple subscribers reach out to us this week. A fantastic subscriber, Courtney and Dakota Holt from Georgia.
Hi, Courtney. Hi, Dakota.
They were kind enough to send us some ships on a stick and a medal because they heard Kimberly in our last video talk about not winning any ships on a stick on a cruise yet.
I said I'm going to win one.
Yeah.
And Courtney and Dakota sent us 2 ships on a stick and 2 medals. And a lovely card.
Yeah, fantastic note they sent with us, with it. So we really want to thank you guys. Fantastic.
That was so sweet.
It really was.
Thank you.
So another one of our subscribers, Keeping Up with the Beasleys, actually had an add-on to one of our tips that we covered regarding laundry. And they just wanted us to remind you, if you're going to do your own laundry, make sure you do it early.
Yes.
Or late.
Uh-huh. Because
you'll run into the same problem you will at the guest services desk. If you go in the middle of the day, it's generally pretty busy.
It's just like morning traffic. There's peak hours and then there's not.
Exactly.
If you live in Southern California, you can relate.
Exactly. Well, or any major city for that matter. So if you haven't checked out Keeping Up with the Beasleys, go check them out. They've got a great couple Carnival Horizon vlogs up right now. So thank you guys for the tip. So a couple more things before we get started is, again, we're pushing our way to 1,000 subscribers. And once we get there, we're giving away the DJ Osmo Pocket camera, along with a bunch of other things you can use on your cruise. What else do we have going on regarding Halloween?
Yes. So we're reaching out to you, our viewers, to help us decide what we should dress up for for Halloween on our cruise. We've been going back and forth and vacillating, and we're not sure what to do, so we said we'd throw it out to you. So if you could please give us suggestions and comment below what you think Brad and I should dress up as for our Halloween on the Princess Cruise.
Yeah, and what we're going to do is, if we pick your suggestion, we're going to go ahead and send you out a $25 Starbucks gift card.
I love Starbucks.
So go ahead and put it in the comments below. Give us some suggestions on what we should be for Halloween on the Royal Princess, which is our next cruise. So,
and be nice. Has to be something we can actually do.
PG. So anyway, so we're going to get started, and Kimberly's going to rifle off tip number
81. No need to bring a blow dryer. One is provided in your cabin.
There is one provided in your cabin, though I will say that it might not be the best blow dryer in the world.
It's not. So I bring a little small one with me because the one that they provide is not, it takes a long time to dry your hair. However, be cautious. We were on a cruise and I was blow drying my hair at the low vanity area, and I just happened to point it up to blow dry my hair, and I pointed it too long up and it set off the fire alarm. So
yeah, the heat alarm in the room went off. So that was a big, we had people come and it was crazy. Anyway, so.
And come to find out, the captain was made aware of it too. So how embarrassing is that?
That's right, Rocco. Captain Rocco.
Yes, but you bring a blow dryer. If you don't care and your hair dries real quick, then use the one in the cabin. But you don't have to bring one.
No, there's one provided for you. Next is number 82.
82.
Number 82. Some cruise lines offer in-cabin babysitting services.
Yes.
So if you have little ones and you and the significant other want to jump out without the kids, and you don't want to take them to the kids club, which is also another option where they do kind of a late night group babysitting thing. But most cruise lines will offer an in-cabin babysitting for an hourly rate until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Number 83. Remember, your itinerary is not set in stone. There are many reasons why your itinerary can change, and it's not because the cruise line wants to change it. There may be mitigating circumstances that require a change.
Did you say mitigating?
Mitigating.
So Like she said, cruise lines don't want to change itineraries.
They don't want you going to guest services.
Yeah, and generally the only reason that they will change itineraries is purely for safety reasons.
Yes,
So-
more times than not, it's the weather.
Always going to err on the side of caution to keep the ship safe and keep the passengers safe. So,
And I appreciate that.
absolutely. So, we're moving on to number 84. Sorry, I'm looking at the computer screen. So, if you do miss a port, staying along the same lines, the port taxes that you were charged will be refunded to your ship account. And I don't think a lot of people know that.
You have access to your shipboard charges, so if you do miss a port, make sure you review your statement at the end to see if you've got that credit back.
Yeah, because if you do miss a port, they have to give you your port tax back.
And our teaser, number 85, try new foods.
That's right. Try new foods, things like wild boar, rabbit, alligator, snails, escargot. Especially on our last cruise, they had a lot of, our last Journeys cruise, not the last Splendor cruise, but the Journeys cruise we went on last year, they had a lot of like really exotic foods like wild boar and alligator and blood sausage.
Yes. Now we say try new foods. I know that some people out there are not really adventurous.
Who might that be?
Me. I've tried alligator, I've tried rabbit, I've tried the wild boar.
Rabbit stew.
I tried escargot. The only one I wouldn't try was the blood sausage. I couldn't do it.
That was good.
Yes, Bradford said it was extremely good.
So take the opportunity when you're on a cruise, because it is the opportunity to try new foods that you may not, always eat at home or have the opportunity to eat at home. So try some new foods. And the best thing is, if you don't like them,
you don't have to
eat them.
And you can ask for something else.
And you can ask for something else. So try some new foods.
All right, number 86.
Number 86, and you're probably going to, sense a trend here about talking about a lot of food items here. So cruise lines are generally very good now at accommodating food restrictions, gluten-free, sugar-free, food allergies, things like that, because there's, gluten. A lot of people are gluten allergic and gluten sensitive and all those things. So essentially, there's a couple ways to notify the ship if you've got some sort of gluten issue, and you can call the ship line about 3 days or so before your cruise.
Right.
And let them know, hey, you know what, I've got a gluten allergy, and what they'll do is they'll notify the ship, and then they'll let you know who to see on the ship.
Right. Well, more times than not, you visit the maitre d' on the first day. Most of the different dietary needs are for diabetes, gluten allergies, and or low sodium diets.
Yep.
They're not going to accommodate a request for keto. You'll have to choose that on your own through the menu, but they are very accommodating as long as they know in advance. All right, number 87. If you enjoy a particular meal on the ship or dessert, ask for the recipe. They'll be willing to give it to you.
Yeah, so more times than not, they'll actually give you the recipe for the food if you really like it. For instance, on Carnival, you can go onto Carnival's website, and they've got a ton of recipes right on their website for especially the chocolate melting cake
Yes, I
recipe.
said the llama cake. Oh, but I don't want to
melting
know what's in it probably, because I just won't eat it
I actually
anymore.
watched a video on YouTube that somebody made of a galley tour where they were making it and showing how to make it. And
Sugar, and more sugar.
it looked delicious, though.
It is. It's delicious, but not necessarily sugar-free.
Definitely not sugar-free or fat-free. That's for sure. So,
All right.
Number 88, and I don't think a lot of people know this either, but you know what? If you really liked a meal from a previous evening, generally you can order it again, even if it's not on the menu when you're eating in the dining room that night. Or if there's something in particular that you like, you can always ask them to make it for you, even if it wasn't on the menu. And a good part of the time, they're able to make something for you. They're generally very accommodating at trying to fulfill your dietary requests. But like I said, if you like the prime rib one night, like we had on the Splendor, the prime rib was fantastic. If you enjoyed that,
so good.
you know what? Ask them to make it again, even when it's not on the menu. And most of the time, they're able to accommodate you.
Right. You're the yin to my yang with prime rib. I like the end cut. You like the medium rare.
I do like the medium rare. Yes, I
All
do.
right, number 89. Hey, try to eat breakfast or lunch in the main dining room. Bradford and I did that for the first time, for the first time, on the Splendor. And it was really good. Now, it can get very busy and service can be a little bit slow, but be patient. It's worth it. And plus, they serve, they have their Bloody Mary bar and, or the drinks is like vegetables with your Bloody Mary. It's crazy good.
Yeah, so, change it up a little bit because you can go to the buffet every morning.
Sure.
But, the food is pretty much the same buffet
Yes.
food every morning. Whereas if you go to the dining room, a couple days, you actually can order a hot breakfast,
They also have lunch options too.
Oh, as well, yes.
It's like a brunch, basically.
Yeah, so you can go and even on like with Carnival they have a C-day brunch, and then on the days you're in port they still serve just normal breakfast in the main dining room as well. So you can get a made to order breakfast versus having to go to the that place called the buffet. That was it.
Actually, check out our Splendor
Brain
vlog.
freeze.
You'll see us in the main dining room at breakfast a couple of times.
Yeah.
I'm doing the yo ho 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 pirate thing.
Yeah, in the Black Pearl dining room.
They look like eggs
Fried
in the
eggs.
ceiling.
So,
All right, number
All right.
90.
number 90, we're at the end already.
Already?
Wow. So number 90 is room service is no longer completely free on most cruise lines.
I know.
So for many, many, many years, room service was completely free. And now they've started implementing either a delivery fee or they started implementing like a la carte charges for some items. There are
Right.
still some items that are free.
Up to a certain time.
The
in
reason
day.
they did this was because of the food waste, quite honestly.
That's what I was going to say. It's
Yeah.
going to cut down on the waste because when it's free, you don't care. You just order 10 pizzas and maybe you'll eat 3 or 4. Kids.
Or like the kids would order
Yes.
35 cookies,
Ugh.
and
Ugh.
8 gallons of milk, and
And you see so much of it pile outside the rooms, the
Yeah.
cabins. It's not a nice
yeah.
sight.
So the cruise lines have decided to start, and it's a nominal fee.
Yes.
It's not expensive. It's
bad.
just a nominal fee. So anyway,
But try room service. You know?
room service is great. I love room service.
We get tired after being in the sun and drinking all night and stuff. And sometimes we just want to hang out in the cabin and we're a little hungry and we just order room service. It's really nice.
Or we
It's
have a
usually
snack before dinner.
It's like a light sandwich or diner type food.
Chicken wings.
Yeah, not me, but he likes chicken wings. Hey, thank you so much for watching.
Yes, thank you for watching, and remember in the comments below, give us those Halloween costume suggestions.
I can't wait.
Right? Hit the like button, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications because we want you to have the opportunity to win that great prize pack, which includes that DJ Osmo Pocket camera.
Don't forget to check out our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter account. We also have our merchandise at Teespring. All of our links are listed down below.
That's right. So, for now, we're going to say goodbye. Until the next time,
I'm Kimberly,
I'm Brad.
and we're Midlife Crazy. Bye.
Bye.